Craig is playing seated guard. Puts Lachlan into low knee shield. Now Lachlan is looking for inside grips. He goes for a knee cut attempt but fails. Looks for a guillotine dive. He fails again. Breaks Craig's grip with his feet. Now they're just mocking each other, playing. Now Lachlan puts Craig into bottom knee shield again. And he looks for inside grips. Gets the far side underhook. Now Craig looks for his own attack. Underhooks the far side leg. Rolls under. Looks for the heel hook, but gets countered by Lachlan. Craig could have easily finished that outside heel hook if he followed through and rolled to find Lachlan's knee line. But Lachlan does a great job on defending by switching sides on his knees and using his left foot to cross over his right foot, setting up his own counter with a straight ankle lock. And Lachlan has a straight ankle lock right now, but Craig's just yawning. Lachlan just used that as a technical stand-up and they restart again. Lachlan looks for that jumping guillotine again, but Craig's trying to counter with a berimbolo, but they end up in a leg lock position. And now Craig is looking for his own leg lock entry using that De La Riva, but they disengage. And Craig is just talking to the crowd right now. They look to grip fight again when Lachlan attempts another knee cut pass, but gets put into low knee shield. Craig does a great job defending that far arm of Lachlan from preventing him to crossface. Lachlan looks for the quick knee cut attempts and switch sides, and he gets the body lock pass on Craig, but Craig is just framing on both of his shoulders. And Craig just doing him dirty right now, thinking that Lachlan's blowing him off. Oh, Lachlan transitions to mount, but then Craig is just shrimping off. Lachlan switches sides again, but then Craig inverts, and then disengage and restart. That was a beautiful pass by Lachlan right there. Oh, now Lachlan sits down for an ankle lock, but he doesn't have it right now. Now Lachlan has to be careful by putting both of his legs on the outside. He could get stuck here if Craig stands up. The knee line is out. He doesn't have a grip. Craig knows that. And then Lachlan just slides off and then restarts on top. The Craig has a reverse De La Riva on him. It was a nice butterfly sweep by Craig. Craig looks for a leg lock entry. Craig has a underhook on Lachlan's leg right now. He wants to go to the backside 50-50, but Lachlan knows that, back steps out of it, and now they're in headquarters. Lachlan is smashing Craig's guard right now, but Craig knows that he has an underhook on the far leg. If Lachlan pressures in, he's going to take that leg lock. Now he's going for the underhooks on his leg, and Craig gets a leg lock attempt, and he looks for the outside heel hook, but Lachlan slips his heel, and he's out. They touch up, and they go at each other again. Lachlan looks for the far side underhook, but because Craig is on his hips, not flat down on his back, it's very hard to pin Craig on his back. Now Lachlan looks for the knee cut pass again, but Craig underhooks his far leg and looks for another leg lock attempt. Now he's going for a straight ankle lock. It's tight. Now he's changed it into a saddle. But Lachlan is doing a great job defending that leg, going for his own heel hook. It's a battle of leg locks right now. It looks like Craig has a tighter grip, but Lachlan slips off. And they go into a wrestling exchange. and Lachlan gets on top. They look both exhausted right now. Lachlan attempts another fail jumping guillotine. And Craig is going for Toho, but he gets countered by Lachlan's 50-50. And now Lachlan has a belly down ankle lock, which Craig just gets his knee line out in time. Lachlan looks exhausted right now. They stand up. Craig looks even more exhausted than Lachlan. Now they grip fight. Oh, Lachlan shoots for a double. And he gets it. Craig's trying to defend using that body lock and inverts to Lachlan's back. But Lachlan is doing a good job basing. And he turns it into a saddle entry, which Lachlan spins and escape. This is a very interesting match of leg lock battles and the counters of it. Now Lachlan looks for the low knee shield weave and sits back to enter for outside ashi. Now this is bad for Lachlan. He doesn't have the grips and Craig is gonna smash him with that leg drag. Lachlan has nothing on it. Now what Lachlan has to do is elevate Craig using that right leg. But Craig is doing a good job with that arm triangle right there. And it looks tight. Oh, Craig gets a tap.
Man, I'm going to be studying this. Are you guys going to leave this up or are you guys going to tear it down? Man, a lot of people are going to learn a lot from watching this event. I'm telling you, it's incredible. That's incredible. I'm telling you, this is another level.